MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Giants and their bitter rivals to the south, the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be
opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark. The sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Clayton Kershaw gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport. But he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Second baseman.
Here's Joe Panik. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He has 7 hits in 29 at-bats. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. So digging in now, Austin Thomas. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. That's a hit, their first of the new season. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Austin Thomas has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
pulled high in the air out to left field. Kemp has a read on it, and that's the third out. Into the box, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's got 12 hits in 51 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. The 1-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
First pitch of the at-bat. It's a strike. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an effort his teammates are appreciative of. Here's Corey Seager. Runners off for second. Hot shot down the line. And that's through for a hit. Long throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. The 0-2 home. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
0-1 the count. Way in front of that fastball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Here's Buster Posey now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Buster Posey.
Back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's totaled 4 hits in 35 ABs. He's gone down on strikes 12 times as well. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting seventh.
Settling in now, Hunter Pence. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out. So you almost...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Giants are down on 4 pitches. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Dozier. Lead things off here for L.A., but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. In now is Yasiel Puig. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He has an even 10 hits and 41 ABs. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. The windup and the 0-1. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Bumgarner's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Not far from us here at Dodger Stadium, the beautiful beaches of Southern California. Thanks again for joining us on MLB Network.
Number 26.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Hit out towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
So in now for San Francisco, Madison Bumgarner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Hit down the third base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Third inning, no score to this point. Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Joe Pennick would be next if they can keep this inning alive. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded by Pennick. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers,
So here's Matt Kemp now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Bumgarner has his target, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Striding in once again, Joe Panic comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A shuffle over to Kershaw covering to record the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next to bat for the Giants, Austin Thomas. He reached on a single in his first try. Shot toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. First game in the majors, and he's making his presence felt with his second hit in as many at-bats. Impressive stuff.
Matty, what this guy's doing is unbelievable right here. The ability to slow the game down in his first big league start, and to be able to have 2 knocks this early in his career, that is huge.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8.
And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Giants break out on top here 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kemp has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side.
Leading off the 4th inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Crawford shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Center fielder, Odie Alonso.
Now at the plate, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Into right field. That's a base hit.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 26. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. There's one. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
The pitcher number 40, Madison.
Digging in now, Madison Bumgarner. flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bellinger will reach out with one hand to make the catch. That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
Leading up for the Dodgers, catcher, Austin Barnes.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Center fielder,
And now pitch on the way. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
now batting.
Here's Joe Panik. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Panik is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Austin Thomas. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Curveball that time, not even close. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Puig at the track. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
In now, Jesus Aguilar, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder.
Here's Buster Posey now.
Leading off for the Giants, the catcher number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to third. Turner has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter number 35, shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Crawford. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Kershaw gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Seager onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Up next for the Giants,
Stepping into the box, Hunter Pence. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline. Turner's got it. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3.
leading off for the Dodgers, first baseman.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see it.
For the Dodgers, now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 75, Scott Alexander. Now playing right field and batting in the 9th spot.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is lifted out to left. Kemp has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher number 40, Madison.
Stepping in. Scott, Madison Bumgarner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
10, Evan Longoria.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled off. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kemp has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
First offering on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Mark Melanson is on to pitch out of the...
For the Giants, number 41, Mark
Kenta Maeda enters from the pen to start the...
number 18.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead. Here's Buster Posey now, as he grounds one briskly to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Will Smith, the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Popped him up. Aguilar in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 2-0 finish today. San Francisco took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Madison Bumgarner earns his first win of the season.